What is our learning stack? What is our ideal learning stack here? I want to increase my learning day-to-day. What would be the stack? I'm looking for any over-the-counter option, any nootropics, drugs, foods, etc. This feels illegal. Uh-oh. We only do legal things on the stream. That's why I said over-the-counter. To get the cheapest effective benefits for neuroplasticity, you want to avoid expensive branded blends, proprietary stacks, and focus on high ROI single ingredients and behavioral triggers. Here is the hierarchy of stacks from the grocery store level to the biohacker level. So essentials / cheap to the specific more potent. The grocery store stack. Oh my gosh, we got the eggs in here, hell yeah. Foundational and dirt cheap. Before buying pills, fix the fuel. We gotta get some eggs. We got to get 2 to 3 eggs per day. It's not enough, we need 4 eggs per day. Caffeine, L-theanine, the focus switch. Why? Caffeine increases alertness. L-theanine smooths out the jitters and promotes alpha waves. The one caveat about caffeine is that you have to do it early enough and at a low enough dose that it doesn't affect sleep. If you start affecting sleep, if you start negatively affecting sleep, then you're toppling the whole operation, because like sleep is perhaps the most important part of this whole process. But okay, L-theanine found in green tea smooths out the jitters and promotes alpha waves. Drink them together or look for a high caffeine green tea. Okay, I see. Wow. So you would want a little bit of the L-theanine as well from the green tea. Sugar, the energy source. Intense learning is metabolically expensive. Astrocytes need glucose to fuel neurons. The glucose memory facilitation effect is real. During an intense study learning sessions only, sip on lemonade or a sugary drink, not diet. What, isn't there? Why not just like have an apple with you, like eat some apple slices or a banana? Why would we get a sugary drink like this? Like this is going to end up being too much sugar. All right, the Amazon stack, high yield supplements. These are the most research-backed compounds for the price. Creatine monohydrate, not just for muscles, it recycles ATP in the brain. It significantly helps with reasoning and memory tasks, especially when you're tired. Then we got magnesium glycinate, controls the gate of the NMDA receptor, the learning receptor. If you are magnesium deficient, your brain can't easily make new connections. The nuance. Glycinate is cheap and great for sleep / anxiety, decent absorption, but L-threonate, the only form proven to significantly cross the blood-brain barrier and directly increase synaptic density. If you have the budget, $30 to $40 a month. Get this. If not, glycinate is fine. This is too expensive for our cheap stack, so we need glycinate here. Fish oil. Your cell membranes need to be fluid to change shape. Pretty decent. Look for sports research or Nordic Naturals. Cheap fish oil is often rancid and useless. Okay. This is actually kind of expensive though. $1 a day? We're back at the $30 a month. All right, the risk-reward stack, nootropics. These approach drug-like effects. We got nicotine. Oh my gosh, it mimics acetylcholine directly. It is perhaps the single most potent cognitive enhancer for short-term focus and learning consolidation. The warning, highly addictive. It creates dependency rapidly. So I'm gonna have to axe this one. I don't think this is getting in the stack here. Lion's mane mushrooms. Increased nerve growth factor. Most cheap brands use mycelium on grain, which is mostly rice powder. You must buy fruiting body extract. Look for beta-glucan content on the label. So this is also going to be kind of expensive, but this is beneficial. The free behavioral stack, most potent. Drugs open the window, behavior fills it. All right, here we go. Cardio, 20 minutes of zone 2 cardio increases BDNF before you start learning. Wow, cardio before you start learning. That maybe that's the thing to do. Wake up, do some cardio, then start learning. During a learning session, stop every 10 to 15 minutes and do nothing for 10 seconds. Just stare at the wall. Your brain replays the neural sequence you just learned at 20 times the speed during these pauses. Hippocampal replay. Right, I think you can also do NSDR. This is all Andrew Huberman stuff here. A 20-minute guided relaxation, yoga nidra, after learning helps consolidate memory faster than staying awake. All right, we got the eggs, we got the creatine, we got the coffee. That we're not doing the high sugary drinks. We're doing like a sugary, healthy fruit. Fruit's great. Let's just get some blackberries, and then night magnesium glycinate for sleep and plasticity. And then we got to be doing this stuff. We have to talk about all this stuff in the document. part 2. Maybe not all of this. Actually, you know what? Maybe all this stuff. I don't know. Should we, like, even stuff like nicotine? Is that, I feel like we have to be comprehensive, but we should probably just be very big on this warning here. Especially given the fact that we're opening up part 2 talking about, hey, like, we got to be mindful of addictions.